Here.
He's in the call.
But he's not here.
We're all here.
We're all here.
Baba Black Sheep.
Welcome back to the CMP podcast.
Yeah.
Today, let's start off with Vigilante.
That you watched?
Yes.
Huh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to CMP podcast. Today, I got myself, Jim back, and Mace. With me here today, we are finally back on the podcast. And
Damn, I'm not here. Okay, that's cool.
when I say myself, I always think of you too, Moet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Me, myself, and Moet.
Yeah, money over everything. That's Moet. That's my boy. I got Moet here with me here today. One of the 3 people in this call that actually did watch Vigilante. Vigilante today. Pretty cool episode. You guys didn't talk about it last week, though. I thought it was, let's gonna go back to that real quick. I like the fact that he was the hero who saved her. I thought that was really cool. Like, that kind of like inspired her to do that, and still doesn't know. I don't like the whole doesn't tell him thing. I hate that trope.
I thought it was the most boring part of it.
Yeah? You didn't like that?
I thought it was the most boring, predictable part of it.
Predictable.
I was like, of course, that's what happened. Of
course.
I say, this child falls into a river. That's not even really like, and then the thing is, like, it was raining and she wasn't being careful. I mean, come on, what?
But think about it. She ruined his life. He could have been a hero. He could have been a pro hero. He could have been paid doing the shit he does today. But she ruined it.
She did ruin his
a
life.
twist, like she was constantly being like thwarting him at every, like, all throughout his whole life. Like, she fucked him up there, and he was gonna do something else, and she fucked him. Like, she keeps fucking. I'll be like, okay, they got something there. Man, I don't care about your little teenage love story. How old is she?
She's 17.
She's like 13. She's 14, 13. He's 22.
He's 22. She's 17.
22.
That's okay.
But, I mean, I don't care about the love story either. I just think, like, admit that it was, so he feels like he didn't waste his time, even though he doesn't feel like he did. But I would still just admit it personally, just to be, I think it would have been a good thing.
Open.
That's fine. We did see what's his name be bad though. Stephon Arkell. That guy went stupid. Bro killed the golem. That's his name. You know who I'm talking about. Slain.
Oh, Slain.
Stain. Excuse me. Stain number. Stain before he actually gets his name.
Yeah, we have Stain 0.5.
Yeah. What's his name?
Stedhal.
Stedhal, yeah.
Stedhal, yeah. Stephon Arkell. Same thing.
I was like, Arkell's.
You don't know.
I know an Arkell.
You don't know no Family Matters.
People going after young girls in this show, but I don't know anybody named Arkell.
Great connection. I like that.
You did never watch Family Matters, Moet? That's such a good show.
I've never seen Family Matters. I listened to the Family Matters disc that Drake released.
That has nothing to do with it. No,
okay.
That has nothing to do with it.
That's another good connection.
Okay, I was just checking.
R. Kelly Drake. Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
Look.
Please don't sue us.
I don't really care if you do, bro. We'll just not upload on the channel. We'll do it somewhere else. You think we can't fucking move?
Yo, I don't have enough to withstand the Drake lawsuit.
Fair.
We could do what J.K. Rowling did and just delete all our videos.
No, we just private the channel and we just do it. We just rename the channel. It'd be fine.
Yeah. CMP podcast instead of CMP anime podcast.
Yep. Let them know more.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like,
did you see the part where the guy he picked up the evil girl at the restaurant or whatever?
Yeah.
The guy picked her up like she was a little prostitute. Did you see that part?
Yeah. That was the.
Did you notice how they didn't like make it seem like it was a bad thing? They were just like, yeah, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Just
he's the victim. If we really want to go into it, he is the victim.
You think she did a bad job?
Yeah, she did a bad job. Yeah.
Don't know if I want to continue this part of the conversation, but he's definitely the victim.
How is he the victim? I couldn't make the connection, so that's on me.
Well, you see, he thought something was happening that wasn't.
What did he think?
He ended up
I think he thought he was gonna get his dick sucked. Are we talking about the same person? Maybe we're talking about 2 different people here. No,
I'm saying that. I just got that, Mace. I'm saying that
that's what he wanted to feel in the moment.
Don't read the sticker. Don't read the sticker I just said. No. He's a victim of the drug. He's a victim of the drug. But what he was doing was obviously what he was trying to do was obviously bad, right? Like that's.
Was he on drugs?
they put him on the drug after. That's what she did. She put him on the drug. That was the same guy.
You know, a little performance enhancer, you know.
Stop this.
Right.
Stop this.
I might have missed that part. I don't know. Okay.
Dude, literally took him and then put him on the drug, and that was it.
Because she was hanging with the girls, right? They was at a restaurant, and then they was like, "Yo, do you want to hang out?" And she was like, "Nah, I got a custody on the line." And then she went out, and it was like an older dude with a suit, and they just walked off together.
Well, her thing is that she's part-time evil, which is crazy that you can manage that with school. Like, I feel like she's never in class, but
I also agree with that. I think she's never in school.
No, I think she
I
is.
think it's that. No, I don't think she's ever in school at all. I think she just controls them with the bees. I'll be honest.
She might have like a B version of her in school.
Ain't no bee version of her in school.
That'd be kind of cool.
She's not even there. It's just like a single bee.
Yeah.
Just wearing a shirt and everything. Like,
That's it.
The teacher calls on the bee. It's like, can you spell this for me? It's like the bee just buzzes.
It just controls somebody else real quickly.
I like the part that they sold the Yakuza and then they got slaughtered immediately. But I thought it was really cool how
annihilated. Yeah.
Yeah, it literally did. And then she shows up, right?
I wasn't expecting them to show blood. Have all that.
They've been showing blood the entire time.
I haven't been, maybe I'm missing it, but I didn't expect. I guess it kind of threw me off to see it like him really just like killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
literally,
violence was definitely like insane.
Especially when the whole time the actions have been followed up, but like boom, bow, pop, pop, pop.
Well, they've been doing that, but there literally has been blood the whole time, though. Like it's been a mixture of both. I think
But they haven't been killing people, right? That's new.
He definitely slaughtered the guy in the first episode, at least. But I guess you're still talking about that.
The first episode, somebody got killed in the first episode.
Last week's episode that we started this conversation with. He definitely killed the guy in that one, and the end of that one.
Yeah, I think he did that like off screen.
That's true. That could have been true. I did see him, so maybe I'm wrong.
No, I remember them fighting, but I think he killed him off screen so that nice guy didn't see it, or Crawler, whatever his name.
Oh yeah, not off screen. That was just in a different place.
Yeah.
But yeah, they literally killed that guy. My favorite part of this episode, by the way, besides the whole punch and all that stuff, was when Stain threw the knife at the girl's eye. So yo, shut up! Like,
and then
I thought for half a second he actually got her.
Yeah, she's lucky she has no eye there, or like she has a hole there or something. I don't know.
She is very evil.
She is lucky.
Can we just say she is extremely evil?
Well, yeah, that's her job. She's doing her 9 to 5.
Like, it's actually crazy how happy she is about being evil. I like the song that we saw Crawler though. I like Crawler saving the guy as well, especially when they were kind of trying to have the redemption. And he was.
You don't think there's something cool about that though?
Her being evil?
About like really truly knowing yourself and like living your truth and being happy about it. Like you don't think she's really at peace?
I think Stain should have killed her.
Who do you think is more at peace, her or Stain?
Definitely her.
Definitely her. Yeah.
I mean, you saw for sure.
Who do you think is more at peace, her or Knuckle Duster?
I think Knuckle Duster's pretty in peace.
Knuckle Duster for sure, especially after his conversation with Stain, where he said you have no conviction, which was Stain's whole thing.
Yeah.
And he was inspired. I love that fight, by the way. He said you won't cross this line. He was like, a hero doesn't do that. Cross the line, punch the shit out of him. That was good. That's a vision. And Stain, you know how Stain reacted, right? He cut off his nose.
He cut his nose off.
He cut his nose off.
Michelangelo.
It's like a true vigilante.
Yeah.
You really think he was not with peace with himself if he cut his own nose? Like
now he is. I think he understands who he is now.
He turned himself into a little donut.
Stain's agility is ridiculous. By the way, you saw him jump back in those buildings like that, like at like 17 minutes and like 10 seconds. The way he jumped, like, bro, this is not your quirk. Stop this.
Not your quirk.
That was really cool though. Did you guys know?
But he knew he was kind of trash though. Yeah. He knew he was kind of trash. He was like, "Fuck, I'm missing talent, determination, resolve."
That was. Talent 7 times. You damn right.
Yeah.
He's like now he's missing a nose. Now he's missing a nose. So
he's missing a nose.
I just like
but maybe losing it's kind of like Daredevil though. You know, you lose a sense and you gain other powers. So he figures if he loses his nose, he can gain other like maybe superhuman hearing or something.
I think it's just his resolve. He was trying at the end. He was saying so many things. I was like, okay, just say Stain. And he said Bloodstain. I was like, okay.
I think you lost your eyesight. So do you have superpowers?
My eyesight's worse, but in return, I do have a better tongue.
Okay. I respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
that's
Congratulations.
amazing, man. You've heard that
Thank you.
before?
What happened?
You've heard that? You had a better tongue?
I've heard that before. I've heard that my tongue is better.
I've heard it
Yeah.
too. That Mo's tongue is like I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah,
You've heard it. Who'd you
I don't know. Like I don't like that you
who'd
heard
you
it.
hear from?
I don't think I should tell everybody your business.
Damn, there might be some stuff to talk about.
That's a fact. You shouldn't tell everybody my business. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell us about your business and how you heard about that.
That Kowloon episode was kind of crazy as well.
Oh, we can go into Kowloon for sure. Yo, Kowloon's
Kowloon
crazy.
was-
Kowloon had like 10
This whole
different things
episode-
happening in it.
bro. Let's list everything that happened. All right. First off,
Pops was crazy.
First off,
no. First off,
you give me
Kowloon
the butthole and then kick me out the house. First off,
Well,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
No, that's the norm.
So does he
No.
does he like his dad? Does he not like his dad?
He
Like
likes his
his
dad.
motivation is that he doesn't like his dad, but he's listening to his dad for revenge.
He's listening to his
Respect
dad
money.
to make him hurt, and he doesn't.
But then
want-
why is the boy like the boy knows that that's his plan, right? So now the boy is mad because the boy as in like the big guy,
Who's the boy?
Gwen.
the lover.
The person that's fucking him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about him?
Well,
He's upset that he's abandoning him, but why would you abandon him if the plan is the same?
He's real mad. He's like, yo, I've never got like butthole and like pussy before. Like it's crazy. Yo, you can't take this from me. He bit his tongue. He was like, nah, bro, come on. Remember, I don't know, Chimp. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know.
Why can't he play both sides? Is what I'm saying.
I think he is playing both sides. He has both.
Good one.
female and male genitalia.
He might be trying to do. Like he might be trying to play both sides of the coin.
Just gonna get pregnant.
He literally has to.
He didn't want to give.
Yo, when he asked that to the doctor, I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is he?"
Yo, those 5 minutes of the show was insane. I was like, what's happening right now?
And then he was like, I don't really mess with your plans like that, but I got this guy that wants to talk to you. He's like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you either. Let me dip. Doc, you starting to do it.
That is crazy.
bro, I just thought it was wild that we found out when he went to the doctor that this place is literally unseeable by people. Like it literally.
Wait, that was a
doesn't
doctor
exist for some
conversation or the other doctor?
That was
The other doctor.
whatever
The
guy in the
first
science.
doctor.
people. The researcher, the science dude
Wait,
working with
the
him.
first doctor that I talked to said Kello's not real?
Yeah.
I thought it was the second one.
No,
guy
the
I
second
talked
one.
to.
The second one that he talked to was like, "Yo, so how can you see it or can't see it?" Or like, so Kowloon 2 got destroyed. This is like, this place is destroyed for most people. It doesn't exist for most people, but some people can see it. So I think that was insane.
Wait, so where are they?
They're in Kowloon 2, but right now they're in Kowloon 1. I don't know.
No, I think Mo was right, but last week where he said it was like a VR thing, like they're inside the terra firma or something like that.
I think I was close. I think I was a little bit off. Because I don't think they're in the genitaria, but I do think
Try to
they
say
are.
genitalia. Come on.
That
man.
I don't know because we keep talking. We're just gonna keep talking about pussy the whole episode, and I don't want to do that. Even though that part was pretty funny, but I don't think they're in the gene terra. But the way he was explaining it, I kind of got lost. I'd have to rewatch it to like really grasp it, I think. But the part of that I was saying where I think everybody in there is like kind of fake and they just kind of move along with the script and they're just NPCs. I think that's real, and that only like a certain amount of them are actual real people that know what's going on and have their own like autonomy. And
You think Kujira's a clone?
which one's that one?
The main girl.
The main girl.
The main girl. No, because that's what was interesting. That's what I think ruled her out, is because she wanted to travel. She actually wanted to leave. I think the other people in there, the idea of leaving never even crosses their mind.
Okay. She acts like NPC.
Well, people do come back though, so I feel like it might actually be a destroyed place, and they say it looks different. Like even he said it looks really different too. So it's really interesting to see like what the hell is actually going on.
Because I think yeah, when the other Mr. Chen came back, they just took him in the city limits, probably because it looked fucked up to him. Like there's no point in going any further.
Yeah.
Like all they had to do was have him walk in because from his point of view, and probably the people that brought him there, it's like completely destroyed still.
Also, we know a little bit about the geography of it as well. It's like between Japan and China.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Yeah. You think is it North Korea?
No, North
No.
Korea is way south. Like,
How's North Korea south?
It's way south, bro. It's way south.
It's way south of China.
Yeah, I was like, well,
There's actually only
Wait,
one
is it-
Korea that's more south than north.
No,
You didn't know.
That is true, actually.
No. In compared to Japan and China, Korea is it's like southwest of it.
Would you say it's South Korean?
I would say it's South Korean and North Korea.
Joe. You guys stop. You guys.
Now, all I'm saying is that Korea borders China, and it's right next to Japan.
And okay.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
okay. But going off that and then completely going away from it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, we can go.
If we go, let's skip to the end.
All right, I'm just saying.
Wait, what about
If
the
we
middle?
skip to the end of the episode, right, where she's talking about dinner.
Random destroyed cities. It kind of
Yeah, yeah.
fits. Kind of fits.
I mean, he might be right. But if you go to the end of the episode, right, where he's talking about leaving, like she's talking about leaving, and he says, "Don't go anywhere." How much do you?
that
think
was
he
like
knows?
that
Don't
was
go,
the
baby.
dictator Kim Jong Il
Oh,
speaking.
that was, what's his name?
That was Kim Jong Il speaking through him.
What's his
Do
real
not
name?
leave.
Yeah.
Kuda?
Oh wait,
Kim Jong Kuda.
I didn't realize that Korea was actually in between Japan and China. I thought it was like by India. My bad, bro. It's my bad.
What?
That was.
What?
My bad.
I thought you were joking.
I thought it was,
There's a reason why those three countries hate each other.
Yeah, they're all in the line of sight of each other, bro. You go outside, put on some binoculars. They have to see each other. They freaking hate it.
So I thought
It's all good. It's all good. No,
I thought it was
no
closer to like
explanation.
I thought it was closer to Taiwan. That's why I thought it was like right there by Taiwan.
It's all good, brother.
Nice, you don't got to name other
It's still
countries just to
where
pretend.
Taiwan is still in between Japan and China.
Yeah, but it's 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 at least like 3 inches away. You know.
Yeah.
Now what 3 inches means, I have no idea. Can't tell you.
Shout
I
out.
can't believe you trying to verify my joke. Yo, stop doing that. Yo, stop trying to fact check my joke.
Ever
I
since
have
you
to.
went to Germany, they had to check on you.
You always have to check on you. Yeah.
We come about
But,
facts. Yeah, look at that. It has to be North Korea. Well, I'm glad you did this. Now
Dang,
we know. For a fact
I didn't know
it's North
Korea was that small.
Can you believe they almost did nothing?
Okay.
Yeah, they actually did nothing.
All right. What about the middle of the episode? We went to the end, but what about the middle when they're talking? Little
With the
talk.
guy?
Yeah. She's like, "Oh,
Pfizer?
dang, this dude is hot," and the guy was like, "Do you have any feelings?" I don't think so, right?
Oh, I like the girl was like, I actually transformed into. She's not supposed to be here. She's literally not supposed to be here.
So is she
right?
a bot?
She's like, I actually transformed into my old self. And it's like, it wasn't imagination. I did it. I was like, what the hell? I thought that was just her. Like last of us, I thought I heard just her seeing herself, you know?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
it was
weird too.
Mhm.
So she's got to be NPC then.
Who?
No,
The black hair girl.
they literally said
White girl?
she wasn't a part of Calum. Like she's not a clone at all.
this is real.
I think she's real. I think
What
she's.
about Zaume?
Zaume's definitely real.
They were talking about.
Yeah.
I thought Zaume was the internet celebrity or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about
Not
Zhao Mei. Yeah, Zhao Mei.
the girl that wanted an apartment.
It's the blonde hair girl.
No, the short girl. The one
Oh,
yeah, the kid.
She's probably real.
I don't,
Dude, is everybody real then? Is everybody real?
everyone
all
in the
I
main
know
cast is probably real.
Name
all
one
I
fake
know is-
person.
That
The
Kudo
boss.
is saying, don't leave. So I think
Okay.
he created this world.
He can't create the world.
I
If
think
he's-
it was
he-
created around him when he was sleeping one night, looking up at the
But he's new.
genitaria. He was looking at the genitaria, whatever the
Right.
hell it's called,
Yeah.
Which part? The
And-
boy or the girl version?
the sky.
Okay.
So
That's a good
he
one.
was looking at that, and he made a wish on it. Little Jiminy Cricket popped up, and now the place that blew up is still alive. But everybody here is definitely a ghost or some version of someone's memory. I have no idea, but I think
And
it's
so you
something
think
like
he
that.
created the bomb to kind of throw her off?
Maybe
What bomb?
whatever. That's always
Something
going
blew
forward.
up at the end of the episode.
Oh yeah.
The tower blew up or some shit like that.
I don't know what it is, but this episode just had so much crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There was a lot of craziness.
It's not generic romance. I'll tell you that much.
There's all over the place.
That's just a lot,
Damn.
episode, dude. I don't even know what.
There's
to
a
think
lot of
about.
heartbreak in this episode.
A lot
Yeah.
of heartbreak, man.
A lot of heartbreak.
But I like when they got back together.
Who?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
the Green Ranger squad leader, and
Oh, okay, Mr.
girl.
Segway. All right, Mr. Segway here.
Okay, fast segue.
Right, my bad, dude. I didn't realize I had a subscription. Let's get it. All right, so Green Ranger, Blue Ranger. First off, him being the Green Ranger is insane.
did you like that? Because I liked it.
I thought it was
did,
clever.
but I also thought it was interesting that he has a completely different personality when he puts it on, which I understand.
No,
Just like
because
Sting.
he said he was cringe, man. Like he said, he's like, man, I don't even want to think about the things that I say.
It's my guy.
That part completely threw me off. I was not expecting that at all. The kid coming out, they kind of got me because I thought it was him when the loops first started happening.
Dude, the loose pissed me
came
off,
over,
man.
I thought it was
Focus.
the kid. But
Focus.
then as the loop started going, I thought it was the cop because he started screaming.
Observe.
Yeah.
And I thought he was like hurting or something. So I was like, what the fuck? Is it the snake in pain? Is that maybe it's not the kid after
The
all?
loops were hilarious.
They were like-
I don't know.
Up to a certain point, man. Up to a certain
Focus.
point, then you just started pissing me off, man.
Yeah, I think it was a little much.
Okay.
At least they changed it up one time where they showed like the 20 images side by side of it reenacting instead of just the same 3 frames over and over again.
No, it was just the same 3 frames over and over again. That girl, the glass
But
shot.
I think the girl jumping all the time. I was like, yo, they're just doing this to piss us off. Like, I know they were laughing. They were laughing at the studio. It's like, yo, let's piss them off for a little bit.
Can we fit sister brother love scene somewhere?
Stop it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna get cooked. I thought they were gonna get cooked by the snake.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
but that's
When he started throwing the buildings at them, I was like, how can you even deal with this? How could you possibly defeat this enemy when reality is going against you?
I agree.
I did like the whole Itachi thing. I thought that was hard.
What's Itachi?
You know who
Yeah,
Itachi
you know
is. You know
I actually don't know Itachi.
He betrayed him, and he's brother from
He did
Naruto,
the same
bro.
thing.
Yeah, he's the one who killed Moet's entire village. Man, you know that.
Very true.
Actually, I did not watch Naruto. Like I'm being serious.
Naruto.
So
He does the same exact thing that you just saw.
okay, for sure.
I will say when the Green Ranger showed up, Chidori, he's like, "Oh, this is one of my special tools." I'm like, "Shut up! I don't care about your special tools." And he pulls out the hammer. I'm like, "Oh, never mind.
Never mind. This is sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
All right, Green Ranger.
It's
you
like
got
that cereal meme. He will never be the Green Ranger, and then you spell the cereal.
Yeah, I spy cereal watching that scene. It was insane.
So that kind of makes that scene where he's like, he kind of knows Sakurama, the old one, and he's like, yeah, he was a real studious person. He might fall for the school thing. Like, be careful. But he knows that this one's different. I guess he kind of just doesn't give a fuck that his team member looks completely different.
I think he does. He's definitely someone who keeps his cards close to his chest, right? At least, like, not the Ranger version, Chidori, the white hair Green Ranger.
Because he told Sakurama, he was like, why are you acting like you've never been to school before? Like, Sakurama was a real studious person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, he said that early on. Like, but then at the end of this, he was like, oh yeah, man, Sakurama, he did a lot to help out. He did
Twice as much work.
twice the work to cover your load, which I think they said that line in Generic Romance too.
Oh.
But
Thank you, Mo.
I don't know. I just want to see like if he kind of knows, and then what's he gonna do? Because I feel like he's letting more and more people know that he's a monster, and more people are just like, we don't really give a fuck.
Bro, I'm telling you, he tells every single person he's a monster.
He told everybody in the last episode. He was
This
like,
is
yeah, I'm a
his
monster.
thing. This is literally his
Mhm.
thing. And you know when he revealed he was a Green Ranger, I was like, he was probably in his head, I want to kill this guy right now, but I can't. But I
Part of
really
him wants to, yeah.
want to.
I was thinking he was screwed. I was like, oh shit, how does he come back from this?
Oh, I
It's
feel
like-
that.
Because you saw he reached for his sword a little bit.
Reach for the stars.
He reached a
If you
little
fall,
bit.
at least you'll land on the moon. Yeah. Sorry.
Mhm.
What am I going to do at the
No.
moon? Like,
Nothing. But at
Suffocate?
least you reach for the stars.
oh, fair enough.
This was, dude, like that girl, like do something, man.
She did do something.
What girl?
She broke the window.
You did
No,
break the
no,
window.
The other girl.
Oh, her? Well, she was brainwashed
So what-
the entire episode, so.
Yeah.
Where was Chidori the whole time?
Chidori.
He was
Yeah.
just trying to make a nice entrance.
I mean, to be fair, he was constantly being resetted. So, when they were doing the reset scene, so like he couldn't show up during that time. He had to show up during the fight scene.
So the Ranger number 2 girl with the bite. I guess
Mhm.
everyone just has bite powers if they're in the Rangers force.
Oh, the blonde.
He's sweet.
Yeah, she knew that he was a Green Ranger the whole time.
I don't think so.
Because
I
at the
believe
end, she
so.
wasn't surprised that he was a
Yeah.
Green Ranger.
I do think she knew.
And also, how are you on the Green Squadron and don't know who your leader is? And the way she was talking to him was a little bit disrespectful. Like, you don't really talk to someone you're like disrespectfully like that.
Well, that's the thing. It was like I don't think she would like say all that shit to her boss. Like earlier, she was
Yeah.
just talking shit about him.
Yeah, but even
I mean, she
at the
picked him
end of
at
the
the end of the
episode, she
episode.
was talking trash. She was like,
Well, that's
what-
different.
like,
That's
who-
different. You know.
Quite a different.
That's different.
Yeah, she's not gonna be all nice just because she found out the white guy's her boss, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm.
I think you
Alright.
maintain the status quo that way. The Green Ranger's like, wait, so now that you found out I'm the Green Ranger, you're all nice to me. You're fake. I'm going to kill you right now.
He's not the Red Ranger, man.
Yeah, he's not the Red Ranger. Who I was sure was gonna slaughter the child. Oh, God, that was
You know what I do to
Sure.
liars, right?
word.
The gaslight was crazy.
I was waiting for this, like,
Gaslight. He put that child in a furnace.
I don't understand
What?
the Homelander Red Ranger thing. Like, I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Like, is he weak? Is he a coward? Like, I don't understand because he's not weak because he can.
he can crush a man with his bare hands.
Yeah.
He's,
So, like,
he's just insecure.
But how can you be? I guess he's just I don't know.
He let a child
I
rock.
don't-
That child got him off his pivot. That child was like, "No, that's not true. It's a kaiju." And he was like, "What?
Oh, it's a lion.
You
That's
know-
scary.
you know-
Yeah.
You know how many babies I slaughtered before I got here? Don't think I won't kill you too."
What's one more baby?
Yeah. He couldn't believe. And then the baby doubled down. The baby's like, nah, I'm not lying.
It's a kaiju.
Or he called him a liar. He's like, no, you're a liar. It's a kaiju. Okay.
Nah,
Clear the room.
because- Clear the
Clear the
room.
I'm gonna need a new baby in here.
You stay.
you.
You'll be the new kid, replacing them
You'll
like
tell
he
the
does
rest
his,
of them.
replacing him like he does his
I'm
teammates.
gonna need this kid to tell the other kids not to mess with the Red Ranger.
That's just so funny, man.
Yeah, that part. I mean, the guy's a psychopath. But I do think that his psychoness it adds a little fun to the show.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I agree. I will say though that I was surprised in season 1 that they got rid of Petra.
Oh, is he not still alive? I thought he was alive.
He is alive,
I
but
thought
like,
he was
like,
alive.
he's on the thing where like you gotta walk. He's got some IVs on him. Was that?
Oh, he's on life support.
He's on
Yeah,
life
he's weak.
support.
Yeah.
But
He's a
like
piece of
they took him
celery.
down in one episode too, and then in this episode they took him down in one episode. I mean, there's a lot of build up to it because like they try to figure out who he was and everything. But like,
I mean, there
feel
was a
like
lot
that's
of build up
it's
in
gonna be, like, a
season 1
common
too.
thing. Yeah,
Well, they had to go into hiding, right? That was the whole thing.
Yes.
Like it only took like the 5 Rangers to fuck up. How many? It was like it was a lot of boss monsters, wasn't it?
there are 12, and I think there's 5. There's 5 left because there's 5 Rangers. I think. Well,
There's
in my
more.
head, that's
I feel like
that's
there's
how
more.
I calculate.
There was
I
more,
think
but they
I
killed
think-
some of them. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think there were 12. They got rid of 7, and now there's 5 left, one for each Ranger.
I thought there was like 40 of them.
No, there's one for each of the Zodiacs, and that they killed the snake just now.
You might be right about that.
Thanks.
Okay. You put that together? Or you heard that somewhere?
Said I showed it on the screen.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't be paying attention like that.
it was on the screen.
Okay, so he's the rooster, Petrola, right?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
And then the other dude's a snake. Who's left? There's like there's a tiger and there's a rat.
Yes.
They
yeah.
probably got rid of
Big.
the rat, man. They probably got rid of the rat. Like, come on, man.
The rat probably went earlier. The rat
Probably
probably went earlier.
dragon's up there. Monkey's probably in there.
Well, the dragons
Are you
are dragon keepers, right?
Dragon.
Oh, so you're saying
Oh yeah,
the enemy
the
is
dragon.
the enemy within
I
My
think it's the Red
enemy
Ranger.
of my enemy is my enemy.
That is
Sorry.
true. Because there's a dragon. Doesn't one of the bosses work for them?
That's true. He's right.
I think they. Well, it's not the bosses that work for them, but it's the. I mean, maybe. I thought it was just the guys.
What's that
that were
little
like,
thing that be floating around?
That's not the bosses. Those are basically the fighters
Yeah.
that work for them.
Those are the NPCs.
I thought one of them was like a little dragon.
No, they transformed though, probably or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Another thing. Never mind. Sorry, forgot.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. No other thing. I'm trying to think. What else happened in this show? I mean, and then at the end, what the kids were just like, "Yo, how dare you rip us from?"
Yo, like, bro, oh my god.
No, the kids are right. The kids are right. The kids are right. The kids are right.
The kids are right.
Like, bro, you have families. Like, how many times? I'm sorry,
That's true.
but no.
Joey's right.
Man.
No, Joey's right. Joey's right. Kids are wrong. Kids are wrong. Joey's
The
right.
kids are wrong.
Like just because you live in a paradise doesn't mean that everybody else has to suffer because you wanted to enjoy the paradise. Joey's right.
Why couldn't? Now here's a solution. Why couldn't they tell the kids' parents like where they're at?
Yeah,
Like, hey, your kids are getting a great education. It'll just be like 24/7.
they're always gonna have this education.
Right. It'll always be like you don't have to worry about room, board. Like your kids will always be good. And if you want to see them, you can't.
You can't.
But that's
Sorry.
okay.
But that's
that's
all
okay.
right.
But that's
I'm
okay.
bad, but that's good.
Just know they're alive and they're doing good.
Barely. They're doing homework,
Yeah.
the same homework every single day. That's what the thing that
Yeah.
upsets me. Like, how could you want to do this?
It was probably easy.
Fair.
Yeah, you get to stay with you're chilling with your friends all the time, fucking doing easy homework, banging
Doing
the
easy homework
teacher,
is very funny.
Banging the teacher.
banging the
Come
teacher.
on.
You know, the teachers are like,
Yeah. Every school's got one of them.
you know what I'm saying? For sure.
My school actually had one of them and they got jailed.
There was a teacher banging the students at your school
Yeah.
while you were there?
Yeah.
And they didn't want you?
Why are you so freaking crazy?
Like Fresh Prince. How come you don't want me, man? How come you don't want me, man? No, it was a lesbian teacher.
What is that?
I'm just
All
giving
right.
some context. I'm just giving some context. It was
What
a
do you mean,
lesbian
what
teacher
is
and they had
that?
relationships with the female student.
With a female student, right, okay. Now
And they were jacked.
she was jacked.
She was jacked.
So she was a dyke or stud or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, her name was
That's what's
Shaq.
up.
Okay.
I mean that's not what's up because you know she shouldn't be
Jack.
Probably,
looking for her jail. That's nice.
I need to rewatch this episode because there's something that I wanted to talk about that I forgot.
Which part do you think it had to do with?
We were talking about the Zodiacs. I don't know, maybe something with the Zodiac.
What zodiac are you?
I think I'm a monkey. Come on, man. Like, what do you mean?
Nobody said anything. Nobody
Why
said
you-
anything.
What year were you
I
born,
think-
Chimback?
I think I am. Oh, that's a
The
good
year of the
question.
monkey. I was born in the year of the monkey.
All right, 1989. So,
What the?
I was-
What the? Joey, you can't say
That was
a random
crazy.
year.
I mean, you didn't give me a year to think of.
That was crazy.
I could have told you what you were.
1989.
I'm the rooster. I'm the 1993 is the year of the rooster.
I'm the
What year's
year.
the
of
year?
the dog.
I am
You're
a
the snake, by the way. You're the one.
well, he said a random year, so I'm not 89. I am monkey. You'll just have to figure out what
Oh.
year I was born in, which I guess isn't that hard because it's every
Yeah,
12
we-
years.
Yeah, exactly. You just go back.
Yeah, it's 2016.
Actually, I'm technically with Joey.
You agree with me? Is what
Because
you're
it goes
saying?
to February 9th, 1994.
Oh yeah, because the Chinese have a different New Year.
Yeah, so mine is the water rooster.
The water rooster.
Oh, Joey, are you the year of the water monkey?
The year of the rooster. I don't know what you're saying. I'll be
Is that what you
completely
said?
honest.
You said you're the rooster or you're the monkey?
Year
Which
of
one
the
did you say? I
rooster.
didn't hear. Oh, okay. Oh, Chimpak said year of the monkey.
Oh, I was a water monkey. What is that Pokemon? Semi-Sage?
Oh, you are a water monkey.
Semi-Poor.
Oh, I'm looking
Oh, so that's literally just the year before us. Okay.
How do you tell what your element thing is?
You put
Just
the
Google,
month.
Google. Google. it's a very unique concept.
Natural. I'm a natural born leader.
I'm trying to
Water
find it.
monkeys.
All I see is
all I
like
did-
year of fox,
All I
year of
did was
shit.
type zodiac and the year, and it came right up.
I'm a water monkey, which is a natural born leader. I don't think that's right.
The water monkey.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah,
Ooh, ah.
Wait, Joey, what are you?
Me, a rooster, brother.
What type of
a
rooster?
water rooster.
I don't
A
know
water-
what you're saying to me. I'm
Is
gonna
there
be
a water
completely
rooster
Water
Pokemon?
rooster.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
like
I was trying to
Combuskin.
figure out.
It's like Combuskin, but it's a water type. Okay.
I'm an
Oh.
earth tiger.
Earth
A water
tiger.
chicken. I don't think there's a water chicken in Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't think there's a water chicken. Earth tiger.
Is Psyduck
Is there even
earth
a
a chicken?
Incineroar?
That shit is
Oh,
too
Terra
hard.
Incineroar. You're in
That shit is
Incineroar.
way too hard for me. There's no way.
What?
You gotta be a water monkey too.
I'm an earth
Nah,
tiger.
you can't just call us
I'm
both
an
water
earth
monkeys,
tiger.
man. That's gotta be racist or something.
you
No, he could have said earth
Yeah.
monkey. He could have said earth.
Earth tiger is too hard.
Wait, are you both water chickens?
I'm an earth tiger, man. That's it.
I'm the eye of the tiger.
Hey,
Yeah,
let us know down below what type of monkey or zodiac you are.
that is crazy. Let us know what kind of monkey.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's the eye of the tiger. Guys, ignore most of Chimpak.
No, don't ignore me, man. Because if you
didn't
say
even
that
tell
they're
us the
actually
year.
gonna
90. You're 91, right, Chimp? 91.
no.
92.
No, 90.
92.
You saw how he got quiet when I said 92. When you said 92, he didn't even say yes. He just got
Yeah.
quiet.
Because he knows. He knows. There's nothing else you can say.
It's like when you get caught, man. Like can't. Well, man.
If you would just let me Google for you, I could fix this whole conversation right now.
I actually Googled it. I'm a water monkey.
He's a water monkey.
I am a water monkey confirmed.
That's how I know he's 92, because I saw the water monkeys are 92.
Yeah. See, Mo.
Get Mace's year so that way we can.
It's crazy that Mo's a detective now. I'm getting kind of scared.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Wait, what about me?
Wait, what did May say he was?
I'm
What
a
did they say?
tiger.
Oh, right,
Earth
he's a
tiger.
tiger. That's right.
Yeah,
And I said that shit's not real.
it's real.
The Avatar's back.
All right, you're 1998.
Yeah,
But
98
what month? Is the
May.
question.
Also, the month doesn't matter. It's literally January to January.
Hold on. It might give more clues. It might really hash out what kind of Earth tiger if you put it in May.
Okay.
All right, put it in May.
Associated with individuals, people born under the sign are known for being balanced, reasonable, and careful in their actions.
I
What?
don't believe it.
That's like the,
That you're a liar. You're a
I
liar.
don't believe this.
Intense and forceful nature.
guys,
Hold on.
guys. I think
Hold on. I know what the problem is here. What's your Pakistani birthday? We had this issue with you.
I was
Give me
born in
your
Jersey, guys.
Who's your real birthday? All right.
What are you talking?
Don't make us wait 12 years to find out.
That's the entire zodiac cycle.
That's the truth. That's not the truth. I don't know what it is.
Mo was really telling me to release my birth certificate. Like,
Hey, don't let him know, man. He might be ice.
Mo really said this man was not born in America. He was born in fucking Iran.
It might be ice is very funny, by the way.
I heard they were giving out $1,000. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'll try nicest.
All right. Are we done with Cool On? Did you guys watch anything else? Are we done with? We were talking about Loser Ranger.
We're talking about Loser.
We're done with Loser Ranger. Whatever. Did you guys watch anything else interesting?
I mean, as always, Apothecary
Watching
Diaries.
Fire Force.
Oh yeah, there's Apothecary.
I was watching Fire Force. Fire Force is pretty cool. You know, it's the kicking feet and get stronger when I need to.
Yeah, that episode was kind of weird. It's all good though.
You watching that King thing, Moet, with the elves or whatever?
The beginning of the last. The
What?
beginning and the end.
Yeah.
The end and the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
the
still
thing with the
watching
worst
it.
animation possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I'm watching that bullshit. So it is what it is. I thought it was cool. You know, the king was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you in to be my little apprentice," because I never seen
that's how he
anybody
said
make
it.
my
My
granddaughter smile. Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it when he said, "This is the beginning of the end."
Yeah, I like these shows when they're like, I'm finding a mate for my 7-year-old child. Like I like these shows when they're like, yeah, I gotta get them set up early.
Can't relate.
Yeah, it's like
Can't
all these
relate to
shows.
that specifically.
It's like,
Yeah, Joey
I don't know.
found his girl at 6, so his parents were like, "Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
even."
my girl's actually older than me.
Uh-oh, is there something you need to tell us?
Sorry, she was 6, he was 4.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
We need to
She's
call
also-
an adult.
It's
It is
also-
safe here if you need to
It's
stay.
9 months. Actually, not safe. Chipback never told me his birthday until this year.
Never let him know your next move.
It's true.
Next move. That shit happened 30 years ago, man.
Never let him know your next move, man.
Bro, that was your first move. It was literally the first action you ever done.
Never let him
Before.
know.
Let's see. Did anybody else watch? Oh shit! There's a show right here that I should be watching that I'm not watching. That's crazy. I'm gonna watch that later. Did anybody else watch Apothecary?
Yeah, I watched.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I haven't watched this
Yes,
week's episode, but I'm caught up besides that.
You didn't watch this week's episode?
Yeah. So, like, last thing I saw was Sushi. What's her name? Du Sui?
Yeah, she's
The girl and the eunuch. They're like related. They're like brother and sister.
well, this episode was all
She's
about
not a
Jeff.
eunuch. She's a girl.
No. Wait, is the older one a girl too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like a little confused.
Mace, they when they do the search, they check to see if you have no balls. Because she's a girl, she's gonna have no balls.
Oh, I thought she got castrated.
You thought she got castrated?
So like I was a little confused because
It
like
don't work that way in the 1500s. All right.
first of all,
No, it
first of all, it
actually does.
did.
It actually
First of
does.
all, it
They said that.
did.
They
First-
said that in the.
It don't work that way.
First of all, it
No,
would. Second of
she-
all,
Castrated.
I thought eunuchs had to be guys. So I was like a little confused when she called her sister an ancient. Like, you know, it's like calling her sis. And I just assumed it was like, oh, because she has no balls, that she's a sister now.
She was always a sister, big man.
She was always the sister. That's why that's why I missed. I didn't realize she was a girl the entire. You know what? It was raining. I just thought she was a girl. It was raining.
No, you're good.
Oh
you're
my
good.
god!
I can see why you would think she's not a girl. But yeah, she's a girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's a girl.
I can see why you would make that absolutely stupid decision to think that, but yeah, she's a girl.
No, to be fair, have you seen another eunuch who's a girl? I don't think so, right? So I just assumed she was like, because she had the same type of voice the doctor and Lumaine had.
Well, the doctor is a crazy is like, come on, man, like the doctor, you can't just no.
Like they both had like really soft voices, and I just assumed, okay, it was just like after you lose your balls, you just have a really soft voice.
So you just didn't pay attention to the explanation.
Yes, that's Mace. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh,
you heard him.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because they explained it. There was a point where I can understand you not knowing because it was kind of hidden. And then when she came out and ambushed Mao Mao and like kidnapped her, then they kind of explained like.
Oh yeah, that was that same week I was walking home and I was watching the animes like on my walk home.
Okay.
It was rough.
Well, yeah, they did explain it, and so I guess, damn. Well, this episode was literally all about. It was just all about Jinsu, and him being upset that Mao Mao's not right next to him.
True. I'd be upset if my mom's not next to me either, though.
I think she's 16. I don't know.
She's 21. No. She's 21.
Yeah, she's like 30 at least.
I don't think that's true.
Bro,
But okay.
She's 21, but that's in Chinese years. So in American years, she's 12.
Yeah, but what is she? Year of the monkey?
She would be like Year of the rat.
I think you're the baby monkey. I think that's what it is.
Oh no, she would be Year of the cat first of all because she has all the cat stuff, cat feature.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's another thing they showed. Damn, I can't even talk about this episode. I won't spoil it or whatever.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I left my headphones at home, so I couldn't watch on the way.
Oh yeah, there's like one thing about this episode that was kind of weird. Was Ranger? I don't know. Wherever it's sorry.
Did you remember it?
Why was there a No, I don't remember. But why was there a flashback to him getting taught how to do kendo?
Because he knew how to beat him. He knew how to beat the guy.
But who is teaching him kendo in 3 minutes?
It wasn't that. It was just figuring out like the basic idea behind it, so you can counter it.
And he was like, "Oh, you guys don't guard your legs." So very perfect. I guess I'll slash your MCL. Nice.
That's literally what happened, though. Like you're not wrong.
What are you gonna do?
He's like walking normally when he's jailed, getting arrested.
No, he had both of them carrying him.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, they were both carrying him. Both the detectives.
Oh, maybe that's what I want to ask. What happened to the kid? He's dead?
Yeah.
No,
brother.
He's not dead, but he was thrown in that. They threw him in the trash.
Oh, that's what the trash was?
Yeah, it was trash that they threw him in.
So at the end of the episode, the real Sakurama's getting dug up?
Yeah.
The real Sakurama is, yes.
I don't think
the
he's dead,
real
though.
Sakurama, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
I think the kid is dead. You don't think he's dead?
I think he's dead.
I don't think he's dead. I think he's just like being or something.
I think I was wrong about the snake not possessing bodies. I think he does. I think he kills people and takes bodies. I think I was wrong about that.
I agree, because we did get that same where it's like, hey, I'm gonna need you to give me your body, and he was like, anything for you, Snake. Anything for the Utopia.
Yeah, he did say. Yeah, I was wrong about he kills people and takes bodies, and so I think he killed the younger brother and took his body.
And there you have it.
That shit's
Great
so
episode this
funny.
week, fellas. I'm glad to have done this pod with you.
Oh, me too.
3.
Oh, one. I watched. I was watching Anne Shirley, and I think I'm gonna stop watching it pretty soon here.
Yeah, I also stopped.
Wait, what happened?
I stopped too, man.
It's just like it's literally like I don't know who the audience is for that show. I was sitting there watching it and I was thinking, I was like, who's the intended audience for this? Is it girls? But then I was like, I mean, I know I'm not a girl, but I just don't get who would watch this show. I just don't get it. It's just not.
I feel like it would make a good movie. Like it has a good like Studio Ghibli type movie, you know. But like, what's the character progression? I feel like the mom already made her progression, right?
I also think I'm a little too. Yeah, the mom. Yes, I agree with that part. Yeah.
But like, the only difference I can see is like by the end of the season, it's gonna be like you can call me mom now, like my first name. Yeah.
I was gonna call you mom there anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. Like the only thing that can change is like she's in some relationship with another little girl where they might be gay, they might just be best friends. You can't really tell yet. And then she's doing the thing with the mom I don't know. There's just maybe I'm too jaded to watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, I think it's literally the same episode where
Maybe not jaded is the right word, but just like
I don't care. I don't care about this girl anymore.
I don't
Everything
have the
interesting
feelings
has
for
happened.
Yeah, it's just not that interesting.
It's not now.
Like in general, the show.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it would be fine if it was like a 45 or like an hour long movie, like a short movie, but
But at the end of the point, you're just watching. You're like, I'm just watching like kids talk. Like, I really don't give a fuck.
yeah,
That's why I didn't pick up the show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
bless you.
Bless you, brother,
Thanks.
Bless
and
you,
your
but-
family, and America. God bless America.
Appreciate that. And so does Trump.
God bless us, everyone.
Thank you guys for watching. Are we done?
Yep.
Always.